Hi guys, it's Keisha here from Team Yancey vlog series, and we are now in week 28 of our pregnancy. So week 28, for those of you who I guess don't know like the pregnancy calendar, is the official jump start of the third trimester. So I am in the home stretch and it's definitely a very surreal feeling. When it started, I'm like, week 28, I'm like, all right, 12 weeks left. And you know, obviously she can come even before 12 weeks, but it's definitely surreal. And this second pregnancy of ours has gone very, very fast. So third trimester, now that I'm in it and it's just the beginning, I feel good. I feel really great. The second trimester, other than just some of the stuff that I've talked about in the other weeks that I've came to you guys, like some of the heartburn and just some of the little sciatica pains and all that stuff. Other than that, it's been really good, and I honestly can't complain when it comes to, like, you know, the first trimester nausea and some of the stuff that's gonna come later. And I still feel pretty good. So there are honestly moments, other than the fact that I have a pretty big belly growing, that I honestly forget that I'm pregnant. So I would say with all of that, it's, you know, been going great so far. And now that I'm in the home stretch, I'm super excited. I noticed my belly growing little by little every day. Third trimester, just things that I remember from last time that I know are gonna come down the pipeline and that I have seen a little bit are like feet swelling, just like I said, just your belly growing, being even more uncomfortable when you sleep. So those are all things that I know that are gonna come. But right now I'm still enjoying it and still feeling pretty good. So third trimester, week 28, and super excited. If you guys remember from week 26, which was the last episode, that I was talking about me starting a new job. And first, just shout out and thank you to Days and anyone else who just gave me, you know, some encouragement, telling me that it was, you know, gonna be good, that, you know, best of luck starting a new job while you're pregnant, all that stuff. So thank you to all of you who, you know, concerned and had cares for me. The first week of work went pretty good, honestly. Not even just, you know, discussing like the job, but I do like what I do, but it's obviously been an adjustment, just getting back into the flow of like getting up early consistently every day, being out the house for 8+ hours a day, all that stuff, and being pregnant at the same time. So it's obviously been a little bit tiring, but I made it through, and I'm definitely pushing forward to just work as long as I can. Like, I'm not leaving work until Olivia makes her arrival. So I hope and pray that my water does not break at work. But yeah, so no, I'm planning to work up until the very, very end. So that is just where I am with that. It's been good. One thing that has been an adjustment that I've noticed from work now to when I worked when I was pregnant with Logan is when I was in retail, I was up on my feet, you know, almost the whole entire shift and all day long. And when you're pregnant, especially towards the end, that is obviously very draining. But this is more of a sit-down job, and I never would have thought that that would affect me in a negative way as well. Not negative, but just in a way that's like uncomfortable. So it's not comfortable sitting down. I don't know if it's because I'm pregnant, but it's not comfortable sitting down for a majority of your day. Like my hips and butt and belly, like all that stuff, like I just need to like get up and walk around for like long periods of time, which you know, I'll try to do little breaks here and there where I get up and walk around and stretch, but that's an adjustment as well. So if you have either extreme, try to do what you can to either sit down a little bit more, stand up and walk a little bit more, just to not put some strain and stress on your muscles, especially on your belly, because, you know, your body's already going through changes. So just do what you can to like try to just make those accommodations. Also, on these last few or a couple weeks since I've talked to you guys, one thing that I've done, which I never knew about until I was pregnant, it was nothing I ever heard about, is ordering your breast pump. We're just starting to get the process ready to order your breast pump for when the baby comes. I would say most, I don't know about all, but most insurance carriers, they do have breast pumps available through certain like vendors. So the one that I had when I was pregnant with Logan was Medela, which I probably will try to get again just because I'm already familiar with it and it's a pretty well-known brand. But yes, you can get it and it's covered by your insurance. So that's definitely a huge blessing. And if you look at some of the prices of some of the breast pumps that are out there, it's definitely like at least $100 or so for most of them. So that's a nice little chunk of change you can save. And if you didn't know, definitely look into your insurance provider and just do the research to find out that if you can get a breast pump covered by your insurance. But yeah, so I did start the process. So I called like the customer service number, spoke to them as far as like if I had to call someone, if I had to do it online. So I did get all of those like I's dotted and T's crossed as far as the breast pump. Like I said, I'm gonna probably go with the Medela, and since it was 3 years ago with Logan, I'm pretty sure it'll be a little bit more of a newer model. The only thing that I'm thinking about this time that I never really heard about or thought about last time is getting a breast pump that I can travel with a little bit more. The one that I had with Logan was, I don't want to say it was like industrial, but it wasn't the most convenient travel size of a breast pump. So even if I do get this one through insurance, I probably will still just look into the cost of some breast pumps that are easy to travel. They have some that you can actually, I think, even plug into your car. Like, stuff has definitely changed since I had Logan, or it was just something I never thought about. But just even speaking about the breast pump, just if you haven't already, now that you hit your 3rd trimester, now that I hit my 3rd trimester, just start to kind of get yourself mentally prepared as far as like what your breastfeeding plan would be. If you've never been pregnant before, never breastfed before, I definitely recommend that you like talk to your doctor, talk to some friends and family who've done it, talk to a lactation expert, and just kind of wrap your mind around like what your plan is. If you're going to try to go 100% breastfeeding, if you're going to try to breastfeed and pump, if you're going to try to, you know, use breast milk and supplement with like a little bit of formula here and there. So just like if you can do your research now, it definitely will save you I guess some of the stress and worry later on down the line when the baby comes, to worry about like, you know, you just want to worry about everything that you can for the baby and not having like a plan that you have to get together. So those are just some things that I would suggest that I'm doing right now in this beginning of my 3rd trimester, week 28. So if you have not done so, definitely start to think about those things if you're planning on breastfeeding. On to some fun stuff that we did last week, which was begin our baby registry. I don't know if it's a little bit late, it might be, but I think since it's not our first pregnancy, we kind of already went into it with an idea of like what we were, you know, what our game plan was. But I don't know if it's ever too early to start your baby registry, so you could do it in your 2nd trimester, earlier weeks. But we just started ours. Our baby shower is about a month away, so we wanted to have all of that prepared. There are places like Bye Bye Baby, Babies R Us, Target, I think Walmart. Those are like all of the big names that come to mind as far as like that do baby registries. For us specifically, we're doing our registry at Babies R Us again, which is what we did with Logan, and we're also going to do just like a little supplemental one at Target too. So yeah, so just kind of do your research, think about the area where you live, think about which places are most, I guess, convenient to you and also to like your people who would be providing the gifts and stuff like that for you. So if you don't have a Bye Bye Baby near you, then maybe that might not be the best place to do your registry. But I will just give a plug, I guess a little shameless plug, that Bye Bye Baby is a newer brand, so that's one thing that appealed to me a little bit more with them. But Babies R Us is more, I guess, nationally known and widespread. But anyway, so yeah, so we did ours at Babies R Us, and we, you know, just kind of went around the store. They had a little booklet for you. We're gonna just show you guys what that looked like, so I did take some footage for you. Hello everybody. So I am in Babies R Us and getting ready to start the registry. Yay! So I'm with the fellas. I just ran to the body, of course, to go walk back and get them. But I already had my, I guess if you want to call it, consultation with the lady at the front desk where they do all the registry information. And they basically just have you fill out paperwork with your email, due date, some other information, and then she just walks you through like all of the promotions, sales and stuff that they have, how the registry works when people get different things for you or when you pick things up on your own, how, you know, scanning things work. They have a little scanner gun, which I'll show you guys in a second. So I started in the back of the store to run to the bathroom, but I'm actually gonna start in the front of the store, and everything is sectioned off. So it has like, it's gonna look backwards to you, but it has like stuff for feeding the baby, stuff for sleepy time, stuff for moms, baby outfits and storage and stuff like that. So everything is like grouped together, which is perfect. And then they give you a booklet that has some of the, basically like a checklist of almost everything that you'll need, that you want to make sure that you check off when you are completing your registry. Sorry, I'm walking super fast and I'm out of breath, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So I'm going back to meet the guys. I'll show you guys the scan gun, and we're gonna start scanning. So, like I said, I'm in Babies R Us. This is what the scan gun looks like, and it's easy peasy. All you have to do is click the yellow item and scan the barcode of the item, or scan, I guess, where it has like the barcode on the shelf. And it has like just a couple more instructions to it, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And then when we're finished and complete, then we're gonna go back up to the Baby Registry Center to download it and then make sure that everything got into their system, and then we'll be good to go. And this is the booklet too that I was talking about. So, Baby Registry booklet that they give you. She walked me through, like I said, some of the beginning stages and stuff about the registry, different discounts and how everything works. And then in the back of it is a must-have checklist. So like I said, everything is sectioned off on here, which is pretty much how the store is sectioned off too, which is convenient. So playtime stuff, sleepy time, furniture, bedding, getting dressed, carrying, feeding, all that stuff. And you want to make sure, of course, that within reason and with everything that you know that you need, that you know, kind of complete and check everything off your list. So yeah, and you can also complete and finish this online too, but we're gonna do as much as we can in the store today. So we actually just changed our game plan, and the place where we're gonna start is looking at all of the bedding options to see basically like what the themes are, because you have like little monkeys, you have giraffes, you have butterflies, and then you want to, I guess, just kind of go with that theme throughout the rest of the store. So instead of starting with one random item that's like a giraffe and they have all this owl stuff that I may like, we're just going to start here with the bedding, and then kind of try to stick with that theme as best as we possibly can. So that's just one little tip for you guys. So we just completed, and they gave me this nice little thank you bag, printed out the registry of everything that we scanned today, and something else cute in here. I think it's a little baby bottle, but super cute. We were here for about an hour. We obviously can come back and do more, which is good, so you don't have to feel pressure to do everything. Thank you, you too. To do everything in one trip. Everything will update, she said, after 24 hours online, so then you'll be able to I guess like add stuff and delete. But pretty successful trip. The clothing department was the place where we probably could have spent a lot more time, but yeah, like I said, we were here for about an hour. Very, very easy. I recommend Babies R Us. This is the second time that we've done this. There are places like Bye Bye Baby, and I think we're also going to do a registry in Target too, just for convenience for like a lot of people that are going to our shower that might not be near a Babies R Us, but there's Target obviously everywhere. So very successful shopping trip, and it definitely has helped to get us more excited and has let things set in a little bit more that our baby girl is coming. Alright, so one of the things I didn't get to I guess show in the video a little bit more in depth was the things that they gave us in our goodie bag. So it was mostly just like the information that the lady who helped us that worked there went over with me. So there is a calendar in here for the month of July, and at Babies R Us specifically, they do some cool things. They gave you like, I think they have some breastfeeding classes, baby basics, I think even like CPR classes and stuff, so that's like all in the calendar. The main thing that I've looked over and over again, which I did show in the video, is the just the registry guide for 2017. And the biggest thing that we utilized while we were in the store was the must-have checklist, which is in the back. And if you are doing this online, you can actually print it out online, so you can have it, you know, prepared, ready to go for you know, for when you are going to the store, or even if you're doing your registry online, you just have something in front of you to go off of, because it can be overwhelming to think about, like, all right, I'm doing a registry, what the heck do I need? So I like the way that they break it down. They break it down in sections, so it has sleepy time, it has the furniture, bedding, the on-the-go stuff, car seats. So it's really kind of just a synopsis of everything that you could possibly need for your pregnancy, and for, not for your pregnancy, but for when the baby comes, and then some. So it gives you something to go off of, which is super helpful, whether it's your first pregnancy or not. You know, it's helpful just to have a guide to go off of when you're in a big overwhelming store like that, just going around with the scan gun, like, what do I need? Like, you almost want to scan everything in the store, but realistically you don't need everything. So this was the biggest thing that I like that they gave us, other than just some of the other paperwork and like little coupon offers and stuff for like Shutterfly, for Babies R Us. They actually gave us a bottle, which I'm assuming is maybe probably like a newer version of like a bottle brand that came out. It is MAM, M-A-M is the brand. So this one I didn't open yet, but I will open it up just to check it out. I know for us, when we were pregnant with Logan, we did use Dr. Brown. So I'm thinking about just doing my research to see, you know, if Dr. Brown is still one of the best brands, if anything is, you know, has boomed out there that I would want to try this time, because like I said, it was 3 years ago, so I'm sure a lot has changed. But overall, just the experience at Babies R Us was good. In the beginning, it was a little bit lengthy, just sitting down at the desk while the lady got my information. There was like, I think there was one lady that was wrapping up next to me, and then another lady to the left of me that was about to get started. So it's like they have one person there, sometimes two, depending on, you know, I guess the shift coverage. But they you know, it can be lengthy if you are in there during a busy time for that part, but then after that, when you kind of get to go around the store and scan, it makes it fun. So for me, that's been that was a really fun experience, and I can't wait to go do the same thing at Target. I've never done it at Target, so I don't know if it's the same process. Other than that, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're going to do it this week. And yeah, so the registry process is very fun. So hope if you are pregnant and you guys are getting ready, or if you are getting ready to do your registry, that you enjoy it and just have fun picking out just all of the fun items for your little one that is coming soon. Last thing that's going on this week, which actually just came about pretty much yesterday, which I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, is something kind of cold or allergies or something that's trying to come back again. So the time it happened before, I want to say I was around 5 months then. I think I know I came to you guys and talked to you about it. And I've been fine and chilling ever since then. But today, more so specifically, I definitely feel a cold developing. So I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I know I can't, already from the last time I talked to her, really take too much. So I did take a Tylenol today just to kind of help with some of the achiness. Other than that, I'm just trying to down a bunch of orange juice to try to have some vitamin C, knock it out. If you are pregnant and you're watching this and you end up getting sick, or if you're, you know, a little bit apprehensive about it, it's nothing to be worried about, unless, you know, hopefully it doesn't progress into something more. But if it's just a regular cold or allergies, it's really just your body's way of telling you that it's protecting the baby and that you don't need anything now. So no, all of your, you know, your immune system is just totally focused on protecting the baby. So you're, you know, gonna feel a little bit weaker, or you'll be more prone to sicknesses and things like that while you're pregnant, because everything in your body is in protective mode towards the baby. So I hope it goes away soon because you know, it's not fun being sick, and especially when you can't take too much. Like, I can't take any cough medicine or anything that I would normally take. I can't take emergency stuff like that I know would like probably knock it out. But hopefully in the next couple of days it does go away. So yes. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching and tuning in. As we are coming to the end of this journey with the pregnancy, if there's anything that you have questions about that you haven't heard me talk about, or just things that you're curious about that I've gone through, please put it in the comments below. And we just thank you guys. Let me know if you do your registry, if you had fun with it. Put all of that in the comments below. And we thank you for watching. If you didn't already know, season 4 of Team Yancey is back and booming. So those episodes you can catch every Monday and Thursday at 6 o'clock. And yeah, we've had some fun so far with those episodes, so make sure that you tune in and continue to check out more from the pregnancy vlog. We'll be doing this every 2 weeks, so you can catch us again at week 30. And we will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.